Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the ATP Challenger Tour Bangalore Open Tennis Tournament at the KSLTA Stadium. The doubles semi-final between Alexander Eller of Austria, partnering Arjun Khade of India. They take on N. Sriram Balaji and Vishnu Vardhan, both from India. A very good afternoon to everybody. This is your commentator Sri Kumar reporting to you from the Karnataka State Lawn Tennis Association Stadium. We are into the second tournament of the Challenger Tour in Bangalore. The Challenger 1 got over last week. We are now nearing the end of the Challenger Tour second tournament with the two double semi-finals billed for today evening. The KSLTA Stadium has witnessed many a memorable tennis match and tennis tournament right from a very, very long time. The best perhaps was in '85 when Sweden came here to play the Davis Cup match against India. Sweden with players like Mats Wilander, Stefan Edberg, Anders Jarred, Joachim Nystrom, and India represented by Vijay Amritraj, his brother Anand Amritraj, and Ramesh Krishnan. A fantastic match it was. Of course, India lost 4-1 that day. Then we had the WTA Tire Tour tournament where Russia's Yaroslava Shadova won the tournament. Of course, we had Sania Mirza participating here in that year. Then in 2008 came the Tire 2 tournament when we had the greatest women tennis players in the world, Serena Williams and Venus Williams, coming down to play here in Bangalore. It was a memorable tournament. Then, of course, Indonesia came for the Davis Cup in 2013, followed by Serbia in 2017. And now, of course, the pandemic, as you know, hit the activities very hard, and a couple of years there was no activity. And this time, the organizers have done very well to conduct two back-to-back Challenger Tour tournaments at the KSLTA Stadium here in Bangalore. That's the situation here with the two semi-finals billed for the evening. Alexander Eller of Austria, partnering Arjun Khade of India, the top seeds, taking on the Indian pair of Sriram Balaji and Vishnu Vardhan, the number 4 seeds. That's the game in progress right now here. And that will be followed by Saket Maineni and Ramkumar Ramnathan of India, the number 3 seeds, who won the doubles title just last week on February 13th. They take on Enzo Covacot of France and Andrew Harris of Australia rather, beg your pardon. The first game going the way of Allur and Arjun Khade. They're wrapping it up 1-love, the lead in the first game of this match. Conditions ideal here. The weather not very hot. Good for tennis. And the players certainly enjoying their stay over here, producing some excellent stuff here for the tennis lovers. And the KSLTA Stadium expectedly had a very large crowd on the final day on February 13th, and certainly tomorrow and the day after when we reach the business end of the tournament, you will have people coming in droves to occupy the places over here and watch some splendid tennis in action. Deuce first there by Eller and Khade. So the advantage negated. Let just missing the line over there. The ball travels wide, and Eller and Arjun Khade winning that game, leading by 2-1. A nice down the line forehand shot there by Vishnu Vardhan, but the ball just traveling beyond the baseline. Balaji and Vishnu Vardhan beat Marcos Kelovelonis of Greece and Toshihide Matsui of Japan 6-3, 4-6, 11-9 in the quarterfinals. Alexander Eller and Khade defeated the wildcard entrants Prajwal Dev of India and Nikki Kalyanda Punacha also of India 6-3, 3-6, 10-6 in the quarterfinals. So course, the Bengaluru Open beginning in 2015. The doubles title having been won by Saket Maineni and Sanam Singh. They beat the pair of John Paulo Frutero of USA and Vijay Sundar Prashant of India, 5-7, 6-4, 10-2 that year. In 2016, the event was not conducted. In 2017, it was Mikhail Elgin of Russia and Divid Charan of India who won the title, defeating Ivan Sabanov from Serbia, earlier representing Croatia, and his partner Metai Sabanov of the same country, 6-3, 6-0. Going with serves, neither of them being able to break the other. Both the pairs playing some very good tennis, with the Indo-Austrian pair of Eller and Kade leading by 5 games to 4. Sriram Balaji and Vishnuvardhan doing their best to stay in the set. And now we come to a very decisive stage of this first set, with the Indo-Austrian pair needing a break to wrap it up. And let's see how far Balaji and Vishnuvardhan can take it. With Arjun Khare on the far side receiving it at the deuce court, and the return goes into the court, and almost the ball just spinning away, and the Austrian Indian pair of Alexander Eller and Arjun Khare wrapping up the first set at 6 games to 4. So they've taken a very, very crucial lead in this match, winning the first set at 6 games to 4. The Austria Indian pair winning the first set at 6 games to 4. Vishnuvardhan and Sriram Balaji not giving any leeway to the opponents here, coming up with some very, very nice serves and forehand, cross court and backhand winners for absolutely wonderful points. Some very nice net play also there, and once again you see a lovely pat to the center of the court down the service line there for a winner. People slowly but surely trickling in to watch some absorbing tennis, and that net duel finds the Austrian trying to push it over the line past the advanced Balaji, but only manages to put it into the net. And there goes Khade's return, the backhand return into the net, and the Indians wrapping up this set at 6-4. So one set all, 6-4, 4-6. And the return from the Austrian put into the net over the line there. That return and a nice patted forehand shot there. The ball goes sailing over the heads of the players here for a winner. Nicely put away there on the far side, that forehand from Khare, but the ball just going over the line. A lovely return there, cross-court forehand by Erler, and the ball goes into the net. 8-3 in favor of Erler and Khare. Khare to serve, and the return from Arjun goes into the net from Balaji, and the Austria-India pair of Erler and Khare have won the match, defeating N. Balaji and Vishnuvardhan by 6-4, 4-6, 10-3 in the tiebreaker. The second semi-final of the ATP Challenger Tour Bangalore Open, the doubles event. Saket Maineni of India and Ram Kumar Ramanathan also of India, the number 3 seeds, taking on the unseeded Enzo Cavacor of France and Andrew Harris of Australia. The Indian pair winning the first game at 1-0. So the doubles just having started. Saket and Ramkumar having won the doubles title together just last week when they defeated the French pair of uh, Hugo Grenier and Alexander Mola 6-3, 6-2. They won the title earlier also, but with different partners. Saket having partnered Sanam Singh to victory in 2015, defeating John Paul Frutrero of USA and Vijay Sundar Prasad of India 5-7, 6-4, 10-2. And Ram Kumar having partnered Purav Raja to victory, having beaten Matthew Ebden of Australia and Leander Paes of India 6-0, 6-3 in 2020. So the two of them joined together to win the tournament in 2022, that is last week on February 13th, and now they are battling it out for the a place in the final for the second successive week, and let's see how much they can do to maintain that absolutely fantastic consistency that they have shown this season. So it's the Frenchman Enzo serving from the far side, and let's see what he can do with this one. Slower one and nicely returned, and a nice duel there between Harris and Saket Maineri. Harris managing to get his racket to the ball and the ball lobbing just inside the net, but Saket's very well positioned to just kill it off for a winner. So they wrap up the second game as well. The Indians, the number 3 seeds, champions last week, leading by 2 games to 0 in this second semi-final of the men's doubles event of the ATP Challenger Tour, the second tournament in succession at the KSLTA Stadium here in Bangalore. Thrice winners of this doubles title at the Bangalore Open, twice with different partners, once together. Saket and Ramkumar certainly have the edge in this match. And there it goes, the return from Harris into the net, and the Indians winning the third game in succession in this first set. A job to do if they are to make a match of it, with the Indians sitting pretty with a 3-0 lead already wrapped up. It's going to be Harris, Andrew Harris to serve. Taking him there is Ramkumar Ramanathan on the far side. Nice first serve, but put away for a winner there by Enzo. After the return from Ramkumar, just lobbed near his foot there. Put away nicely by Enzo. Fault, says the umpire. The Australian, not happy with the decision somehow, but certainly accepting it eventually, and there he prepares to serve. Fault again. The Australian not happy with something over there. The Australian-French pair getting slowly into the groove. 30-15 the scoreline. First service fault. Tries to play it wide, but not succeeding. This time he does so. The second serve and the return from Maineni, the backhand return, goes over the line. Harris unable to get to it. 30-love. This time it's a fault. Ramkumar trying to go wider on Enzo's forehand. A double fault there. changes his tactic, tries to get to the center, but once again unable to control his serve, and it just goes over the service line. A double fault there. 30-15. A better one this time, and tapped across by Harris, and his backhand tap just goes bounding over the baseline. There you see the two Indians on your screen there, discussing tactics, strategy. Nice first serve, and the return from Enzo goes wide. The forehand return, and the two of them having nothing to do with it. 40-30. Saket certainly having difficulty with his first serve, netting most of them. This one, of course, onto Harris's backhand. Harris tries to put it away with a cross-court shot, but nets it. And the Indians winning the first set at 6-1. There you have the scoreboard on your screen. Saket Maineni and Ramkumar Ramnathan 6. Enzo Kokard, Andrew Harris 1. The scoreline at the end of the first set. And now 4-3 in the second set. Ramkumar serving there. The two of them playing with great confidence. Coming up, it's a wonderful cross-court winners, down the line winners as well. Just before this game, Ramkumar played a splendid forehand down the line winner, leaving the Frenchman Enzo stranded at the baseline. Had no clue of that return at all. So the two of them certainly going great guns in this second semi-final of the men's doubles event of the Bengaluru Open. This return from the Frenchman and put away by Maineni, and Ramkumar coming up with a lovely net interception there, but is unable to clear it. Puts the ball into the net, and the Australian-French duo up by 30 love in this game, playing a lot better in this set. They lost serve thrice in the first set, lost it by 6-1. They've done far better in the second, managing to retain their serves. The scoreline 4-3 in favor of Maineni and Ramkumar Ramanathan. 15-30 in this game. Alexander Erler of Austria and Arjun Khade having already entered the final, the top seeds, who beat Sriram Balaji and Vishnuvardhan, both of India. Then were four seeds, 6-4, 4-6, 10-3 in the first semi-final. And they await the winners of this semi-final. A nice bit of stroke play over there. Lobbed there by Maineni. Forehand down the line, but Enzo tries to push it to Ramkumar's backhand. Ramkumar coming up with a very nice backhand cross-court effort there, but the ball just sails over the sideline. 15-40. A break point for Enzo and Andrew in this game. Ramkumar serving to Enzo from the far side. A lovely serve and ace there down the center. Just smashing past the service line. 30-40. Andrew Harris with the blue cap and grey t-shirts, and that serve wide, and Ramnathan returns into the net. Game in favor of Enzo and Andrew, leading by 5-4 at the second set. Nice return by Saket, and Harris tries to pat it between the two of them, but the ball travels over the baseline. 15-40. Nice serve this time from Andrew. Tapped it into the net there. Ramkumar, a lovely serve there. Very flat and hard serve down the center. Enzo unable to return, puts it into the net. 40-15. There you see Ramkumar on the far side of your screen. And he puts it away for a winner. That return from Enzo. Ramkumar getting to the bounce and just smashing it on towards Andrew's forehand. Andrew unable to do anything with it. Tries to lift it up on the first bounce. 6-1, 6-all. As Saket Maineni now serving on the far side. Let, says the umpire. This time into the net over there. Saket did very well in the previous game, his service game. Nice flat return backhand there by Harris, and Maineni putting it into the net. 2-0 in favor of Enzo Kowakar and Andrew Harris. Superb serve there, an ace down the service line, just hitting the corner. 2-1 in the tiebreaker. Enzo to serve onto Maineni's forehand. Nice return there. Maineni picking up that lob, lobbing it. A flat return from Enzo. A lob there from Ramanathan, and a nice shot there. Saket Maineni changing the direction of the play, coming up with a lovely forehand down the line passing shot, with Enzo anticipating a cross-court return, but completely being wrong-footed there. To all the tiebreaker score. 3-2 now in favor of Enzo and Andrew. The return from Andrew Harris goes over the line, and it's 3-all as the players refresh themselves and change over. Saket Maineni. Nice serve in the center, patted away by Andrew, and Ramkumar at the net comes up with a lovely shot there, and the two of them 7-6 is the tiebreaker score. Ramkumar and Saket Maineni winning the semi-final, defeating Enzo Kowakar and Andrew Harris 6-1, 7-6. There it is, the scoreline on your screen. 7-3 in the tiebreaker. So 4 points clear in the tiebreaker. The two of them entering the final. They will meet Alexander Eller of Austria and Arjun Khade, the top seeds in the final. Saket Maineni and Ramkumar Ramanathan, the number 3 seeds, having won the doubles title last week. They are in line for a second title at the Bengaluru Open, as the action will shift on the morrow for the men's singles semi-finals.